Hi, Ginnifer. I'm Márcio Salim from Brazil. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Yeah, everything's great and hot over here. We are in the northeast of Brazil. You are a very technical actress, and you are very aware of your gaze, your mannerisms, and your physicality on scene, all of which disappear in voice acting. How challenging is it to condense an entire performance into voice?
I don't think I understood on the first one truly how this all worked. And it took my talking to the animators a lot more in the early days of the process on number two, though now I've talked to them so much at the end of the process that I'm like, now I know more things I want to do for number three. If we have a number three, please give us a number three. Um, they are using our physicality far more than I ever understood. So they are always filming us, and they are also sometimes sitting behind the glass drawing us as we're working. On the first film, I was too starstruck by them because I feel like they're actually like stirring like magic potions over there. Like that's the real thing. That's the magic thing. That is a language I don't understand, but they are like creating the thing. And so I was intimidated to talk to them. And Jared Bush encouraged me on this one when I had questions. He's like, go ask. You're not going to just, I was like, I don't want to disturb their processes. And he's like, you're not disturbing them. Go talk to them. So I went over and I was like, can you show me what you're drawing and explain like what is it that you're watching in there? Because I'm just like, I'm doing this thing. And there's an animator I love so much. His name is Val, and he's like on Team Judy. And he explained to me, no, you're not just doing this. He said the way that you move your mouth affects not just the way you sound, but it humanizes the characters. And like psychologically, the audience is taking in, like the audience just knows that you have, even though they don't know that they know, just like I didn't know I moved my mouth in a certain way when I do a certain thing, or I smile in a certain way when I'm feeling a certain emotion. He's like, we're figuring out what those patterns are and we're incorporating them physically into the character because it does make Judy you and it does make you real. And so there's ways that we all touch our faces that are specific to the way that we express ourselves. There's ways that we all I'm throwing my hands around right now in this very specific way. That's a very me thing. And he's like, we use all of that in creating your character. So I go into that booth and I am always on my feet and I am trying to physically enact what's happening. But I do want to go further with that on the next film, should I have that opportunity. Because I feel like I just always feel like I can do better. And I'm like, okay, now I see some things that I want to do that I could do better. But yeah, they are. I thought on the first movie that my job was to put all of the expression into my voice, and then I saw the first movie and I was like, I think these animators are doing just fine. Like they don't need actually very much of me to do what they do. Like they do so much of the expressing. So Judy's like a team of people, creating this character. But I do feel like I can offer up even more for them on the next one now that I understand quite how much of us they're using.
Thank you very much, and I hope you are able to prove them the third time.
Yeah, I
Thank
mean,
you.
same.